Hello, my name is Heidi Capitola, and I'm the proud principal of Great Valley High School. On behalf of our entire staff, it's my pleasure to welcome new students and parents to our Great Valley High School community. And ninth graders, you are our class of 2024. Welcome. Thank you for viewing this video. By the end of this video, you will learn more about some of the people you will meet and the experiences we offer to our students in Great Valley High School. First, you'll hear from our student council leaders. Next, some of the adult leaders in our high school community, principals, our student services coordinator, our athletic director, director of our counselors, class of 2024 class sponsors, and our director of student activities will share information with you. Let's get started with our senior student council leaders.
Welcome, freshmen!
I am right outside the track and the football field and the baseball field and in front of this beautiful mural. And my name is Anna Janelli. I'm a senior and I'm the student body treasurer. I'm involved in tennis, swim, drama guild, Envirothon, Relay for Life, National Honor Society, and National Hispanic Honor Society. Ask me about any of those. My biggest tip for you freshmen is to get involved. There are so many clubs and sports to get involved in, and you'll make great friends, and it'll look good for your college apps. My final tip is to follow at gv.stuco, S-T-U-C-O, on Instagram for all of the latest updates on the school and student council. Thanks and good luck this year.
We are standing in front of our lovely library. My name is Bella Gilmartin, and I am the Student Body Corresponding Secretary. I am also involved in the Great Valley Girl Up Club, Great Valley Swim Team, the Great Valley Spanish Club, and Spanish National Honor Society. My tip to incoming freshmen is obviously this is going to be a challenging year, what with it starting off being entirely online and then we're moving to the hybrid model. So I just recommend that you guys get whatever you can out of it, work super hard, and we'll see you soon. So good luck, freshmen.
Hi, I'm Olivia Bedell. I'm the Student Body Recording Secretary, and I'm standing here in our gymnasium. I'm involved in Drama Guild, Envirothon, Environmental Enthusiast Club, National Honor Society, and French National Honor Society. High school is an opportunity to get to know who you are and become a better person. Surround yourself with people who make you better and make you want to be better. High school goes by so quickly, so be good to others. One day you're gonna wake up and be a senior in high school, so make the most of the time you have with your friends and savor the great moments.
All right, I'm standing here in the front lobby of the high school. My name is Osagie Inator, and I am the Student Body Vice President. I'm involved with Swim Team, NHS, and Junior Classical League. My biggest tip for incoming freshmen is that teachers are your greatest resource, so make sure you try to build relationships with them by staying engaged, asking questions, and going to office hours. Thank you, and have a great year.
Hi, I'm Becca Stern, and I'm the Student Body President. I'm sitting here in the courtyard of the high school, and in school I participate in Drama Guild, FBLA, Girl Up, National French Honor Society, National Honor Society. My tip for the school year is to take screen breaks. Whenever you're not in class or during lunch, get up, take a walk, stretch. It's really important to take care of yourself mentally and physically. Feel free to reach out with any questions, and have a great school year, everyone.
So stay safe and stay healthy, and
Have a great year, Great Valley!
Thank you, students. We have 5 building administrators on our team. Assistant Principal Mr. Connors, 9th and 12th grade level principal. Assistant Principal Mr. McCluskey, 10th and 11th grade level principal. Student Services Coordinator Ms. Trimble, and our Athletic Director Mr. Seymour, and me. Most people call me Dr. Cap. I'd like to start by sharing that the physical, mental, and emotional safety and well-being of our students and staff is our top priority. We work together on a daily basis to ensure we are doing our best to meet this goal. As a teacher and now as principal, I believe that educating our students is a team effort with our students, parents, and school staff. This year, as we begin virtually, this partnership is especially important. We encourage parents to help organize their school area at home and to have discussions about what students are learning as part of your nightly dinner table conversations. Talk about activities of interest and explore our club offerings. Finally, please talk together about learning progress and what you will both see in the Skyward Gradebook. In high school, self-advocacy is very important. If there is an issue, communication should begin with the student speaking to his or her teacher, counselor, coach, or club advisor, depending on the specific situation. From there, one of the principals and/or the athletic director may be consulted. Please know that we work as a team to help resolve issues so that students feel safe, supported, and can reach their highest potential. Before I turn it over to Mr. Connors, I want to share what I call Dr. Cap's mantras. If you visit my office, you'll see these on my wall. These are my tips for starting high school and for life. First, surround yourself with positive people. Second, there's going to be times when things happen that are tough or not what we would want them to. Tough situations. We need to let those go and move on. And once you do that, always try to keep moving forward in a positive direction. Dr. Cap's mantras. I have had them on my wall for about 20 years now since I've been here at Great Valley Middle School and Great Valley High School. I hope you think about them and I hope they will help you. Next, you'll meet your grade level principal, Mr. Pat Connors.
Good evening and welcome to Great Valley High School. My name is Pat Connors. I'm one of the assistant principals here at the high school. I'm in charge of grades 9 and 12 this year. I'm entering into my 6th year here at Great Valley as an administrator, my 12th overall as an administrator, and my 21st year in education. I'm excited to begin a new year and navigate through these unprecedented times together as a team. I'd like to talk to you tonight about one of the most important skills that you can build here at the high school, starting now as a freshman. Building relationships. It does start now as a freshman. You are in the first year of your 4 years here at Great Valley. You need to start making those connections with peers, staff, coaches, etc. Say hello. You see someone in the hallway, don't just drop your head and walk by. Make sure you say hello. Have eye contact. Talk to your teachers. I know it's going to be difficult in a virtual setting to start the year, but when we come back to the building or even in the virtual setting, make it a point to meet with your teachers separately and just build that relationship with your teachers. It goes a very long way. And it's a skill that you're going to carry on through high school and when you leave here at Great Valley. The next thing I'd like to talk to you about this evening is your schedule. Freshman schedules are typically packed with all the things that you need as a graduation requirement in order to do that by the time you're a senior. So you're going to have an English, math, bio, social studies, world language, phys ed and health, maybe a study hall or an elective, and your schedule's going to be pretty full. As you get older and you become sophomore, junior, senior, you will have a little bit more room in your schedule as you move on to take those electives if you wish to do so. Okay. Planning for next year, we start the scheduling process the end of January, beginning of February, and we're going to give you the course catalog, and you're going to be asked to pick classes for next year. It is very important that you pick the classes at that time, because if you try to change your schedule after the schedule has already been built, it's very difficult to get into classes outside of that, because we build classes based on numbers of students, and it's a board policy. So we build classes that are 28, 29 seats out of a 30 max. So if you don't register for what you want ahead of time, you're not considered in there. So if you try to get in, you want to change your class in August, there might not be a seat available to do so. So it's very important that you take the time with your family in January and February to decide what you want to request for the following year, so there are no issues down the road. Okay. With that, a lot of people don't understand we do have 7 periods in the day. We do not change schedules for things like, oh, I'm an athlete, I can't have 7th period off, I'm going to miss too much class. We do not do that at the high school. That's not a reason to change classes, and we will not do that, just so you're aware. Okay. The schedule is built where the optimal number of students fit in the class, whether it's a 1st period, 5th period, 7th period. It's built that way so we can maximize the number of students in a class and we don't change for those types of reasons. Changes are really extenuating circumstances here at the high school. So we just want to make sure that you're aware of that. We wish everyone a great year. I know it's beginning virtual. We're going to make the best of it. We're going to build those relationships, and we're going to see each other very soon in the building, hopefully. Have a good night.
I want to start off by welcoming the class of 2024. My name is Mr. Henry McCluskey, and I'm the other assistant principal responsible for the current 10th and 11th graders. This is my 16th year working at Great Valley High School. Before I took the job as assistant principal, I taught business, computers, and information technology. I was a DESIM project facilitator, coached track, and helped with most of the sporting events. My job for this presentation is to give you the secret on how to be successful in high school and in life. I've spent approximately 15 years researching what it takes to be successful. What I've learned is that it comes down to developing 3 types of intellect. You'll have every opportunity to develop all 3 here at the high school. The first intellect or intelligence that everyone is familiar with is your academic or intelligence quotient, IQ for short. Great Valley has a tremendous library of rigorous courses that you will be allowed to take to meet your needs and passions. By taking these courses and pushing yourself to learn, you'll develop an educational background that will be a strong base for any future endeavor. The second intellect is emotional intelligence or soft skills. Emotional intelligence is the ability to communicate and be part of a community. Many colleges look at your high school extracurricular experiences to see how you would develop your soft skills so to fit into the school's culture and be a person who will make a difference on campus. This intelligence is built by a strong education and getting involved with being part of a club, team, or any other type of opportunity to work with others. Research shows that most people who are successful have a high degree of emotional intelligence. The third and final intelligence is what is called networking. It's your ability to develop a group of people that you may help and that they may help you. Again, being part of a club, team, or any outside opportunity, you will have a chance of meeting some very interesting people from different schools and different companies. Let's take a class here at the high school called the DESIM Project as an example of learning to network. The students from the project work with community members and business professionals to develop Great Valley School District as an exceptional place to live. The DESIM Project students make bonds with these community members and business professionals that later in life will help them find an internship or a job. To close out my portion of this presentation, I highly recommend that you make it a goal to develop these 3 intelligences by the end of your high school career. So get involved in every opportunity possible, make a difference, and good luck over these next 4 years. Thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Jane Trimble, Student Services Coordinator at Great Valley School District. Our Student Services Department includes our 5 counselors here at the high school, our psychologist, Mike DiPietro, our mental health specialist, Crystal Davis, and Erin Matthews, our co-ed liaison. We all work very closely together along with our building principals. I want to be sure that you're aware of some of the supports available here at the high school. They are similar to the middle school for those of you who have come directly from our middle school to our high school. First of all, we have our STAR program, which is our student assistance program. We identify student issues that might be getting in the way of kids accessing their education. It could be social, emotional, it could be depression, anxiety, stress of any kind, family issues, drug and alcohol. We work with the students and along with the families to develop a plan of intervention and support. We meet weekly, and that team includes teachers, administrators, counselors, social worker, mental health, and drug and alcohol. The second program that I want you to be aware of is Alveus. It's our anti-bullying program. Alveus team meets in the context of our care team. It's a little bit confusing. We meet twice a week with building principals, all of the counselors, and our psychologist. We review academic concerns and track students who may or may need support, and then we review all of our Alveus referrals. and develop plans of intervention and support. You are more than welcome, and we encourage you to make referrals to both Alveus and STAR if you have any concerns about yourselves or someone that you know. You can do so on the high school website if you click on forms, and then you will scroll down till you hit high school on the right-hand side, and you will see Alveus Incident Report and STAR Team Referral. You just click on those, fill out the form, and hit done, and that will come to us, and we will address it. The other thing I want you to be aware of is that we will continue to provide emotional support during this time of online learning. Our counselors, social workers, mental health workers, and Erin are all available to meet individually on teams with students and in small groups with students. So we will continue that work as well. So I encourage you, if you have any concerns at all about any of the issues I've mentioned, please feel free to contact me, Jane Trimble, my email, jtrimble@gvsd.org, or extension 22261 at the high school. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Seymour. I'm the athletic director here at Great Valley High School. We want to welcome you to a new school year and give you some information about the athletic program. First of all, we don't really know exactly what the fall athletic seasons are going to look like, but I thought there would be some information that would be important for you to know moving forward. Great Valley High School has 26 varsity programs. Some of these programs have cuts, some of them do not. I would encourage you to reach out to the head coach of each of those programs to find out some of that information. Practice times are also varied from team to team, so that would be some information that the head coaches could give you. One of the things I'd like to talk about today is that there is a new way to sign up for the PIAA forms. Forms Relief is a company that is an online data collection group that we're going to use in order to collect our athletic participation requirements. Forms Relief is HIPAA and FERPA compliant, and it is something that can be found on the Great Valley High School athletic website. Registration for the 2020-21 seasons began on June 1st. Each family will have to create their own account to register their student athletes. And once that background information is submitted, there will be no need to, in the future, to give all that information again because it will be stored there for you. This process at times can be somewhat confusing for the first time, but once you go through it, it will save you a lot of time, as in a 7th grader could give the background information and not have to submit it again for the rest of their athletic career. Forms Relief website can be translated to 108 different languages using Google Translate. All the fall high school practices are scheduled to begin on September 8th. Student athletes must meet all the academic eligibility standards. Please remember that students always come first in student athletes. Each sport costs $95 to participate. Checks should be made out to Great Valley School District and should be turned into the main office after tryouts are completed and before competitions begin. Most programs are hosting voluntary workouts for the off-season. Please contact any of the head coaches for more information. As far as overall communication, please refer to the Great Valley High School website for updated athletic information and news. The athletic bulletin is updated on a weekly basis. Contacting your coach should be the first step in getting any help or support for your specific questions. And most of the high school athletic teams have a booster club, and they can be a great place for your family to get valuable information. Any other questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me either by phone or by email to the athletic office. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Meredith Beebe, and I'm with you on behalf of the counseling department at the high school. We have a great team in our department at Great Valley High School, and we look forward to working with all of you over the course of the next 4 years. I was asked to be with you now to talk a little bit about the graduation requirements as well as the curriculum work that we do in the counseling department. First, let's review what's required for you to earn a diploma from Great Valley High School. At Great Valley, we require 4 years of English, 3 years in math, science, and social studies, We require you to complete health in grades 9 and 11 and a total of 6 semesters of physical education. The remainder of the credits that are needed for graduation can come from different electives. If you noticed, I didn't mention anything about world language. We do not require world language study for you to earn a high school diploma. However, most four-year institutions will require a minimum of 2 years of language study in the same world language. In addition to that, although we only require 3 years of study of math, science, and social studies, most four-year colleges like to see 4 years in those core courses. So that's what you need to earn a high school diploma. And rest assured, as we have our meetings with our students each year, we are monitoring their credits to make sure that they're on track to earn their diploma in 4 years. So now let's talk a little bit about the work that the counselors do with each of our students every school year. At the beginning of the school year, our work is really focused on helping our seniors get their college applications out. That really starts over the summer and into September. But towards the end of the first marking period, we schedule individual meetings with all of our 9th grade students just to see how their transition to the high school is going, how they're managing their workload, have they made friends here, are there things that you found to get involved with. We understand that's a little difficult this year as we start in our virtual environment, but there are a lot of clubs that are still up and running. So we encourage you to explore what's offered here and find ways to get involved. High school really is what you make of it, and 9th grade, it's so important to have a strong foundation this year. Every grade matters. So it's important that you absolutely demonstrate your best in all of your courses. Your high school record starts the minute you start classes here. And at the end of freshman year, the final grades that you earn in all of your classes will be included on your transcript, which will be reported to your colleges if you choose to apply. So we meet with all of our students individually every school year. I talked a little bit about starting with the seniors, and then we have our individual meetings with our freshman students. In the sophomore year, our students will take a career and personality assessment. Counselors will then meet individually with our students to review the results of those and talk a little bit about where their career interests are, if they have college interests, what they're thinking about in those regards. And we really try to focus on course selection and looking at electives that you might be able to explore in the high school that will allow you to dig a little deeper into those areas of career interest and see where your strengths fall. In the junior year, we really encourage parents to join us for that meeting because that's where we're really going deep into post-secondary planning and making sure that you have the resources that you need to help with that process. So that's a little bit about graduation requirements and the work that we do in the counseling office. So we will automatically schedule individual meetings with all of our students once every school year. But we strongly encourage you to reach out to us, students, if you are having difficulty with your adjustment to high school, if you find the workload isn't what you thought it was going to be, if you're struggling to find things to get involved with, we're here to help you. We love working with our students. We look forward to getting to know you. We do have, although the end of the school year last year was virtual, we did continue to work individually with our students, holding meetings virtually with them through Teams, and we look forward to getting to know you in the start of the school year as well. So please, please, please don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything we can do to help. Thank you so much for your time, and welcome again to Great Valley High School.
Hello, my name is Alex Vinarchek, and I am the Student Activities Director at Great Valley High School. I'd like to welcome the class of 2024 to hopefully what will be a adventurous, fulfilling, and very knowledgeable 4 years at Great Valley High School. My primary responsibility at the high school is to oversee all of the clubs and activities that occur within this community. We'd like to encourage all of the new students to be a part of this Great Valley community by joining a club, by becoming involved in different activities. Although we are starting this school year off virtually, we do plan on having virtual club meetings. We'll be posting information about how to join those meetings. I've been in contact with advisors, scheduling meetings that students can join. We're going to be pushing out information on what clubs are available to you. It's always important that we feel connected to our classmates, to our teachers, to faculty, to staff, and joining activities and clubs is one of those ways. One of the ways that we are trying to communicate opportunities for our students to join virtually, the student council members are organizing and putting together a Padlet that is going to contain all of the names of clubs, the advisors, and student leadership of those clubs. So once we have that organized and ready to go, we will be posting a link and putting that out for students to access, and then that way you'll have your ways to connect virtually until we are back here in this building. So be on the lookout for that coming from our student council officers very soon. If there's an interest in starting a club or a new activity, please, I encourage you to hop on the website. Look for my email. It's avinarchek@gvsd.org, and send me an email. I'll be happy to help you begin any club that you have an interest in, and hopefully your interest will spark that interest of others. I'm here for you. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to beginning the school year off with a lot of enthusiasm and getting as many students involved as we can. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2024. Welcome to the high school. I'm Mrs. Catalano.
And I'm Mrs. Nikodemski. We are going to be your advisors for the next 4 years.
So we're going to be helping you celebrate your milestones and plan events for your class.
We hope that you will get involved. We are going to be sending out communication on how you can help us with fundraising and events, and we just really want this to be a great year for you guys.
So we hope to see you soon.
Welcome to our Great Valley High School family. We're so happy you're here. Let's have a great 2021 school year.